Pam, what's good? All right. Need to warm the hands up a little bit, so I think I'm gonna do a couple little songs here. How's everybody doing? The YouTube. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch right now. Oh, that's right, but TikTok is the one that I cannot. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna play some Iron Reagan songs. Trying to log into the TikTok live from my phone. And then we're gonna play some songs, and then we're gonna finish this one. So let me log in here. If that doesn't work, then I will just find it and not worry about it. Right now, I'm in the studio. Yeah, maybe I'll just go TikTok live and then I'll search it. Sorry, I have not gone live on TikTok in a very long time. Okay, multi-streams on. How's everybody doing? Gonna play some Iron Reagan here in a minute, and then we're gonna go over here to the session, and we're going to shred a little bit. Just give me 1 second here. How can I not find it? Here. What did I title this video? Should be writing songs live. Thrash crossover. Ain't nobody else. Yeah, there it is. All right, so on the TikTok side, keeping track of stuff. All right, let's go. We're gonna play Iron Reagan. I like Close to Toast. That's one of my favorites. The level should be fine, but I absolutely love this song, so we're gonna do this song. I'm gonna turn my guitar down a little bit. There we go. Hell yeah. I almost forgot how to play that one part for a second. How's everybody doing? Got TikTok up for once. And I got my peeps over there. Puggles, what's up, bro? That's actually a dope name. That's like a good gamer tag. Puggles. That would literally be one of those gamer tags that like becomes your actual fucking name. All right, so I'm going to do Miserable Failure and then Fuck the Neighbors. And then we're going to go into our actual song. So I think I remember how to play Miserable Failure. Hold on. Let me. It's. Oh, yeah. Okay, I do. I might mess up a little bit, though. It's been a while since I've played this song. Hell yeah. And then we'll do Fuck the Neighbors right now. Dude, this song is literally like... This is one of their most popular songs. And it's literally 4 chords the whole time. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, watch. There we go. All right. Whew. Dude, I'm telling you. Hold on, I got to get out of this. I'm telling you, if you try to sit here and play every Iron Reagan song from even if it's crossover ministries or it doesn't matter. Your arm will catch on fire because there is no there. I mean, most of the songs are somewhere in half step on the fretboard, like they start somewhere there. So the whole time you're playing the chord, so you have to have that chord shape, and then you're moving, and all those muscles and tendons are moving back and forth, which makes it much harder than your average like metal riff, which is more on the open E. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely adds a level of like difficulty to it having to sit there and do that. All right. So rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris died? Damn. He had to be old though. He had to have like been late 70s. Right? We're going to look it up. Chuck Norris death. Oh wow. It was today. Pam, you're on top of shit, bro. I swear. 86. Oh my god. Well, I guess that makes sense because he was making those movies when he was in his 20s when he first started. So, yeah. I guess that makes sense. He was 90 years old. Damn. Turns out Chuck Norris was not tougher than death. That's wild. Bro, I don't want to exist. Don't say that. All right, so we have our own song. The reason I chose Iron Reagan was, well, A, I needed to warm up my hands. I have not played guitar at all. And B is because the style of song that we're doing is loosely based around like an Iron Reagan style song. So, like it's within that crossover thrashosphere. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show you guys what we have so far. And yeah. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play along with it and see if I can remember, because the last stream we did was the last time that I actually played this riff. So we're going to try. I know, that's what Pam just said. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man. RIP's in the chat for Chucky. That's crazy. That really is crazy, man. I grew up watching those movies, and they were old when I was born. You know what I mean? Like, some of them. But yeah, it's freaking crazy. So I have my guitar turned down just a little bit, so that way it's not causing any phase issues. I'm going to play along. I'm going to try to see if I remember even how to play this thing all the way through. He was your favorite actor. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that Chuck Norris was their favorite actor. I mean, he definitely... The cool thing with Chuck Norris, in my opinion, is the fact that not only, I mean, iconic, the jokes, everything else, but as far as like martial arts, the fighting community, stuff like that, he definitely did a lot of stuff for that, which is very cool. What was oh god, what was the movie he was in? The one with there was the other actor, fuck. There's an older one too. No, it wasn't Missing. Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf McQuade. Have you guys ever seen that movie? 1984. 83. Might I remind you that he was 43 when he filmed that fucking movie. So, yeah. Pretty crazy. Anyway, so we're writing a song right now, crossover thrash style. I'm gonna try and finish it up today. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, but I'm gonna see if I can remember it. So let's go. Started the drums right there. I don't even remember this part. Dude, what if we like picked it up again right there? Like, let's turn our guitar up. There's a cartoon made out of him. I did not know that. Okay, so that was the old one. Why does it sound like the noise gate's not on? Noise gate is on. I don't know. Oh, unless... No, that can't be it either. Okay, all good. Let's tune up, and then let's get this breakdown. So how was everyone's day? It's Friday. So anyone working or in school should have the weekend off. Dude, yesterday was a 16-hour work day. I was actually going to stream yesterday, but by the time I got home, it was 9 o'clock. I woke up at 5, went to work, and did not get home until 9. Now, granted, the job was 40 minutes each way from home to the job. All right, there we go. Shoot, I forgot. I got to keep an eye on my phone for the TikTok. How my TikTok peeps doing? Okay. All right, we're good to go. How many moderators do you have in here? Moderators, there should be a total of 8. There should be a total of 8. But the ones that come to the stream, like super regular still, is 3. So, why do you ask? I do construction. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Okay, so this is a prime example, you guys. This is why humbuckers are so awesome, and also why you use them for metal. So listen. Hear the noise floor? Now if I take it off single coil, there's not all that hissing in the background. I was wondering while I was playing, I was like, I put it on single coil yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and listen to this last part of the song. So let's go from this portion up to the breakdown. I just want this part to be simple and heavy. Okay, idea. So we come out of this. Okay. Where do you work at? I work construction. I do epoxy. Okay, so we come out of this. We go one more time, but when we go to do a different riff, we'll come out. And we'll do that really short. It'll be like, huh? Why'd they cut that short like that? You know what I mean? That type of thing. I almost... Then again, imagine a fade out. Imagine we fade out just on this riff. Because I do want to keep it really simple there. But also, if we just fade out, it doesn't get any more simple than that. Right? We just keep the same riff. Bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's see what it does. Okay, now maybe if we keep that going, we need to switch from hi-hat to a crash. A crash is gonna have a little bit more impact. Okay, so let's do a crash. I think our hi-hats are right here. Yep. Let's take these. And then we'll also change the fill. Okay. I don't know exactly what crash we're going to want to use though. That one's a little sharp. Let's try this one. There we go. And then we'll obviously make the drums a little bit more intricate for this part. Like we'll do a more modern hardcore thing, like a. Why do you need them? This is your channel. Why do I need who? How many moderators. Well, moderators keep track of people that are, first off, they can kick people out that shouldn't be here, that keep spamming and doing stupid shit. Second off, they can also keep track of things like announcements or things like that. Oh, shoot. I did the whole thing. It's only supposed to be halfway. Oopsies. Yeah. I was like, man, that's a lot of hits. So let's hear this. And I want to make that a little bit more exciting. That fill at the end where it switches, maybe like a dun 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 dun. You know, have it feel like it's kind of like going up. Right there. We could easily find one, I bet. Instead of having to pencil that in. Let's see, what is it? Hardcore pack, straight 4/4. Oi, okay. Hardcore. Straight. Looking for oi. Right there, oi. Close. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Something like that. So that would go right here at the end. We don't need this last portion here. So we're going to cut. Come back. Cut again. Double check this. Make sure nothing's spilling over. Now this isn't exact. We will have to go and change just a few notes. Wait, did I do that wrong? Ah, shit, I did. Whoops. I should have known not to go by the marker. So right here is where it's supposed to be cut. That's my bad. My bad. We'll be cutting that back. This needs to go on a crash, or sorry, on a China. Yeah. There we go. And right here, this last hit right here. Should be another China. Awesome. Okay. All right, that fill is great. Now what we'll have to do is obviously fade out. So let's start from the beginning. So those of you who haven't got to hear the song or just joined, let's start it off and play along. Nakia, yo, how are you? I might fall asleep. Damn, bro, don't fall asleep. You need some coffee, bro. All right, let's do this. I turned my guitar down just so it's not phasing too badly. this part. Yeah. And then we'll throw some different symbols at ba ba da na 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 ba ba, you know. Okay, so start it and then add those symbols where needed. Right there, that would be a dun dun. Add one of these in. Just hear that. And then for the second one, instead of adding a cymbal, something I personally like to do when I play drums is I like to hit the hi-hat for accents, sort of like what you would do for like a small splash. That gives you that, like, you know, real tin kind of weird sound. But go for the hi-hat, just like an accent, something like that. So let's go with. Let's hear what that sounds like. We could probably go with a more open hi-hat. Yeah. I'm imagining this in the context of like live, you know what I mean? So I almost feel like in the context of playing this song live, you would most likely have, especially if you're recording an album and with vocals, this part would actually play twice. Why? Is because this part gives you the heavy, and then most likely there's going to be vocals that chant at the end, and then we're either going to fade out or it just ends, boom, on the last note, boom, done, over. 1, 2, 3, 4, done, done. And then hits on that one, and it's over, ends real fast. So I'm almost now that we've done what we were gonna do, which was the fade out, I'm almost thinking that that's what we're gonna do. And also potential guitar solo material right here. Like we could very easily come up with some type of guitar solo. I'd have to find the key though, because doing it in whatever the hell in G, I don't. Yeah, I'd have to find that scale, that minor scale for the G. That's one that I really don't know. I mean, I'm sure that finding the shapes and stuff, especially if you just learn E, you can pretty much work your way around and know what you're trying to hear, go with the same shape, and then figure out the difference. But I'm not going to do that during the live. But I think I'm going to add that there and then use that as content for a video. So let's we're doubling that. Guitar solo later. We need bass. Let's finish the bass for this, and then add in any sort of ad-libby type of guitar stuff that needs to be in the song. And then from there, fix up some drums, hang out, riff a little bit, and sit back, relax. Yeah, how about that? Bass. Using this Gravity extra thick pick here. I think it's a 2.5. 2.5 is called the Big Mini. Sounds like there might be kind of a grounding issue, maybe. Because, like, when you're playing like that, one of the biggest problems, I swear, with companies anymore is grounding a guitar correctly. And if you know how to do it, it's not that hard, but just look it up. Because I guarantee you, if you own a sub-priced $1,000 guitar, most likely the time and patience put into it was not enough. Like, they miss this a lot. Like, this is something that genuinely does not get done a lot. I'm going to add another reverse cymbal here. There we go. All right, so let's add our bass. Oh, dude, I forgot. I killed it with this bass line here. Listen to this bass line for this riff. I wanted to add like some punk flair to the bass line, so it's like a walking bass line. Are you able to? Ah, fuck, I forget it. I can't remember, but it's good. I'll have to remember it, obviously, but when we wrote it, it was just cool. So we need to start here. All right. Let's tune up and let's just go for it. If we have anybody new in the chat, by the way. If we have anybody new in the chat, by the way, I am doing a pedal giveaway along with some strings and some other stuff when I hit 5K. So, on YouTube. So, if you would like to be a part of that, come to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and join the Discord. That's all you got to do. Subscribe, tap the bell, go to Discord. Yes, and if you want to join Discord, it is in my bio, which I do need to add to. Yeah, I do need to do that. Okay. Bass is tuned up. I'm not sure if I like this tone very much. I'll probably end up changing the tone, but keeping the takes. So, just has this really, and I've had this problem before, and it's this bass. Honestly, it's the bass, it's the strings, it's the plugin, it's the mixture of all of it is giving it this weird, like, high pitched, like in the 1 to 2,000 range on the EQ. I did dive it out. Yeah, it was 1.4. So I don't know why it keeps doing it, but damn it, I missed a note. One more. All right, namaste. All right, let's get it. Let's do that last part. But that's what it is. All right, this is the one. That was it. Motherfucker. Who we got? Electric Soul. That's actually a pretty cool name. Electric Soul, thank you for the sub, man. I do want to tell you, I just actually made the announcement again, but since you subscribed and tapped the bell, you have just entered the pedal. Let me grab the. So I'm doing a pedal giveaway. I got strings and picks and stuff that I'm going to be giving away at 5,000 subscribers. So if you would like to be able to earn that, I'm still going to figure out this best situation when the time comes. I'm not going to worry about it now. So join the Discord, because that may be how I end up doing it. Okay, but they're based off of YouTube subscribers. So make sure that you join the Discord. It is linked in my bio here on YouTube. I messed that up. Oh, what the hell? Nice. That was a pretty clean hit right there too. Electric soul. Love it. Electric soul. What's up? Gibson from Russia. What's up, my brother? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't really do covers and stuff on the channel. The main thing that we do here is we write songs live with the chat. I actually started today's stream off with doing a couple songs just for my warm-up hand, but that was the only reason I did that. All right, so bass is looking good. Drum stuff, you know, I have to come back and do that. But we can go straight to back to guitar now, because bass is technically done. I trapped myself. Fuck. Okay. Dude, I love that the song's so short. And I do think we'll end up doubling this last part, so we'll get there. Okay. So, guitar. Want to add some lead stuff. Probably going to do that off stream because it's a whole thing. Where'd my pick go? I lost my pick. I got these, but I was using my short one. Damn it. Damn. Lost my pick. I have to go in my little pick thing here. I still have the bass plug-in on. How's that scale go again? Do G minor, G Phrygian minor. I think as far as streaming the song goes, we did, you know, get all the pieces of the puzzle together. So, satisfied with that. Okay. What's up, man? Tio, welcome back, bro. We just got the bass to this last part. I don't know. We're probably just gonna keep this short right here. Do like a nice fill at the end. Can you play something? Tio, what does that mean? Is that in Spanish? What is that? Is that a band? Is that a word in Spanish? I don't know what that means. Tio's my Spanish guy. He knows. I don't know if he meant, like, can you play something difficult? Can you play, like, I don't know what that L-U, it's a band. Okay. Okay, so let's get a fill for this last part here. This last 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a Swiss folk metal band. Okay. I did warm up on a couple songs this morning, or I'm sorry, during the stream, but I actually am not familiar with the band. Anytime somebody gives me a band to check out, I assumed it was Spanish. I didn't know the word. He started off with hola, so I'm just like, let's figure this out. It didn't even really look like a Spanish word, but I had no clue. I figured you came in the chat, so it was perfect time, Tio, because Tio is the translator, honestly. Tio's the fucking man. All right, I'm gonna put that band in. So I like taking What's up, Reeve? Join to I am Russian. Oh, okay. Well, even more wrong. Even more wrong. What did I join to? So I am working on a song. We're doing like a crossover thrash style song. Actually, while I type this band in, I'll show you what we got so far. We got double track guitars, drums, bass. Still need some lead guitars. I'm thinking about quad tracking and You know, obviously some little things here and there. Vetti. I got him. Yeah, I actually want to see if my buddy wants to do vocals in the song. 2 viewers from Russia today. Dude, believe it or not, a lot of my stuff actually makes it out to Russia. I don't understand why, but a lot of the stuff makes it out to Russia. I don't know how. Haven't used Reaper in years. Yeah, I'm sticking with Reaper because I started with Pro Tools and it felt like a rip. And I was scared to change, but my buddy was like, just try Reaper. I was like, all right, well, I'll have somebody there to guide me, to show me how to use it. So it's just, it was a no-brainer just to try it. And honestly, I've never turned back to honestly to anything. I like PCs and building computers, so I don't think I'll ever use like Logic or anything like that. But yeah, Reaper's definitely my go-to. I wouldn't even really know how to use Pro Tools anymore at this point. I used Pro Tools for a year and a half maybe, and then I went straight to Reaper. Yeah, I would love to have my buddy put vocals on this. I would like to do vocals to this too, but every time I get started on one, it just it's so time consuming between work, my house, family, you know, keeping up with YouTube shorts. I'm getting ready to work on longer form content. Now, obviously, doing vocals could be made into content, but it's just so much work, dude. It's like there's so much other shit going on that I don't feel like it's like every time I start doing vocals on something, I can never finish. So I like to just say, fuck it, get all my stuff done through the day, and then have someone come over and do vocals to the song. That's just how I prefer to do it. So I just do all the instruments and then not worry about it. I actually just went and played my drums the other day. 2 days ago, not yesterday. Yesterday was a 16-hour workday. Sorry about my English. What is effect? What VST? So for live streaming, I usually always use Neural DSP. The reason is because it has the doubler on it. So when I'm just riffing out, like talking to you guys now and trying to come up with a riff, I can very easily have a really nice wide sound. You know what I mean? So, one of my favorites though is the SCL Tones Lost and Lambert, but I think the two that I use most in songs anymore is this Gojira one, and then for like pop punk stuff, I'll go between the Tim Henson just because of all the effects it has in it, and I'll go with another one. Oh shit, I'm drawing a blank. It's the class. What's it called? It's no, it's not from Oracle. It's from. Is it Initial? No, 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 no. Shit. I know I have it on here. Am I gonna have to go through everything to find it? There we go. Oh, it's from Fine Classics. Why isn't it on here? I know I've put it on this computer. That's weird. Hold on. Huh. Bro, that's weird. The hell? Yeah, I need to look into that. I love using that one though. I literally just used it and I can't find the VST. That's weird. Lost your key for it? Dude, all you have to do is hit them back up. I did the same thing. They have like a whole new system now from when I first bought it. When I originally bought it, I actually didn't like it. I was like, the only thing I'm ever going to use this for is like death metal. Because honestly, when it comes to like the thrash tones or anything like that I really like to use, it does not give me the feel that I'm looking for. But it really, really does a great job with doing the death metal stuff. It's amazing for that. Sorry. My favorite drum kits, obviously the death metal is one of the best ones. Metal Machine, Pop Punk, those are probably my top 3 that I like to use. I've thought about it, but the lowest tuning that I will go to is like drop A sharp. You know what I mean? I had right now it's in C standard. This is pretty much my C guitar, but I had this guitar in drop C and then I would just drop it down. But I don't know, when it comes to the really low tuned guitar stuff, it's just so fucking boring, man. Like modern metal, it's just so fucking boring. Like everybody's doing the same shit. It looks good on Instagram, you know, like it is what it is, but everybody's doing it. It's just kind of, I don't know, kind of fucking boring. Honestly, I can't even really listen to it. Like most modern metal, I'm just like fucking, ugh. I have a distant signature amp sim. If you like making deathcore, I'll send you a copy of the key. A distant signature. I've never even heard of that. What's a distant signature amp sim? I've never even heard of that before. Yeah, actually, I was not. Since you say that, the last song that I was doing was this one, and ended up. I actually ended up using this session for YouTube videos instead of just opening a bunch. But I need to get back to this. Man, where are all these markers? You can tell that I just hurried up, got in here, and did shit. Started working on a melodic death metal one, but I didn't actually end up using the 11 amp. Dan Chak, what's up, bro? Early live, goddamn. Dude, I started at like 12:30. Get rid of all this shit. Can you hear plug-in neural amp modeler? Do you mean the neural the bro, can you hear plug-in neural amp modeler? Megadeth. Yeah, I don't really hear that at all. Especially with this song. Yeah, I don't hear Megadeth at all in that. I don't know where you're getting that from. I mean, Megadeth's got great guitar parts, but I don't really hear any Megadeth in that. I'm thinking about quad tracking these right now. Should I quad track these right now? Six solo, by the way. Thanks, dude. I was gonna. So with that solo, I sat down. Was like, all right, I gotta come up with something that goes good with this. And I sat here for like 45 minutes, just kind of like putting stuff together. And I was like, no, I need something like different. And so that last part, that last part, I was like, okay, this is the thing I'm missing. It just needs a little shred. So I just did some bullshit, you know, tapping at the end because I was just so sick of doing it. I was trying to get the video done. I was like, all right, that'll do. Smack my peener on the asking it to donate bits. No one, I don't care what you do. I've never had anybody donate on Twitch before, so I don't even know how it works or how to receive it. But with that said, should we go for the quad track here? I think quad tracking this, it wouldn't be overkill. I don't think it would be too overkill. Let's actually try. Let's make sure we're tuned up real good. And let's do this first guitar riff with a quad track. Do you, Reeve, do you also have, a channel? Oh yeah. So I was when I first started the stream, I did a couple Iron Regan songs to warm up the hands, and what's crazy is I saw that they're playing in Bethlehem, PA, which is a couple hours away from me. But Iron Regan like never plays shows because everybody in that band is in other bands, especially I'm pretty sure 3 of the members. I know that Landfill and Tony are in it, and I'm pretty sure their bassist is, or the drummer is also Municipal Waste. So it's either 2 or 3 members, but that's just like, what the hell? By Alpha Wolf. I don't like Alpha Wolf. I'm not big on the modern metal stuff. Honestly, I'm really not. I try, dude. I just can't. It's all the fucking same. Like it all, like the sound of it, like sonically, all the producers are like using and doing the same shit, and then the riffs are so low, and then the fucking screams and the growls, everything, it just like feels like the same shit. It just is. Plus, especially with deathcore shit, not saying Alpha Wolf is deathcore, but just like with, especially with that style, you're just like, who can like surprise you with the heaviest, most retarded fucking breakdown? And it's just like, I'd rather die than sit and have to listen to that. Last album of Creator, I listened to a couple off of it. I actually thought it was pretty cool because Creator has always been one of those bands that literally has just never changed their sound. They've always just done the same thing every fucking album. And they've always gotten better. I mean, these dudes are like 70-something years old, and they're still playing faster and more aggressive than most fucking people are, which is crazy to me. I mean, we're talking like literal old men are playing just fucking brutal thrash. Slaughter to Prevail is becoming dull. I just feel like all that stuff is, man. I'm just so fucking sick of, I'm so sick of seeing it, so sick of fucking hearing it. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like what really killed that whole genre is like social media, because everybody can get on there and just fucking write the heaviest fucking bullshit or cover songs, and it's just like, it's so oversaturated. And I've never personally, like, it took me forever to even appreciate like metalcore stuff. Like at this point, I'd rather listen to old metalcore stuff than that shit. And I'm not even like the biggest metalcore fan either. All right, so let's see. Let's do a quick quad track and just see what it sounds like. The levels should be low enough. I'll have to balance this a little bit, but not worried about that right now. So let's see what it sounds like. Let's get the quad left. There we go. It needs to be just quiet enough to where if you take it away, you notice it, but when you put it on, you don't really hear it. That's the best way to quad track with this type of stuff. TikTok ruined everything. Yeah. TikTok ruined everything. Temu stealing all of our information. Israel runs the government. I mean, nothing really new. No real new information. It's just widely spread now. I messed up. Let's do one more. If sloppy, it's sloppy, whatever. I just want to hear this in context of muting and then bringing them back in. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, so let's hear what this sounds like. Quad track on, quad track off. If you're listening on your phone, you might not be able to hear the difference very much, but we're going to hear it full mix and then on and off, and then go to just guitars on off, okay? Muting. So with the quad track stuff, I usually will bring the low pass filter, or I'm sorry, the high pass filter, up a little higher, get them a little thinner, turn them down a little bit, change the variation of the microphones, and it gives you slightly different sound. And it also takes away some of that low end, so you don't have a lot of low end buildup, but you still have some of the balls of the guitars. You have the life of it, which usually for the low end is usually around 100 to 250. So as far as that goes, you know, we have the bass, so I'm not worried about that. The thing I'm worried about the most with doing this is it's a faster song with a little bit of a faster, some more percussive type of stuff on the right hand. So I'm thinking if it sounds good like on the faster part here, then the rest of the song, it should sound pretty damn big. So I think we're good to quad track this song. Do I want to commit to that right now? No. Am I going to? Yes. So let's make sure that this sounds good. So let's just solo all of the guitars. Okay? Hear what that sounds like? Mute. Okay, so what I'm really hearing with it, especially, is the low mids are punching through a little more, and you're getting a little bit more of that high end. And honestly, that's all I really want. It just to round things off, make it a little bit bigger. So, and by the way, anyone watching this, I don't care what anybody tells you. Don't ever fucking do hard left pan, hard right pan, and then do like a 75-75 or something stupid like that. That's dumb. Don't fucking do that. Trust me, it does not sound good. That can be okay for metal, especially. If you're doing that with something else like, you know, some Foo Fighters type rock shit, you could easily do that. But yeah, in my opinion, creator, produce a Tra album, then Melodic album. Last is melodic death metal. What do you use for a compressor? Well, funny you ask, because I was using my Waves stuff, but Waves literally like is the worst plugin company ever. I don't care if I ever have a sponsor from them. Fuck that company, dude. I purchased all of my plugins, which, by the way, between the gold pack and this and that and some here, some there, stuff from 10 years ago, I purchased that. I own that. I put it on one computer. It sat. I should be able to at least put that on 3 devices, just like any other fucking company would. Okay? No, not Waves. Waves says, oh, it's been a year. You've had us for a year. Oh, thank you for the fucking purchase. Well, how about, oh, you're switching computers. Okay, cool. Well, how about we go ahead and fucking charge you per plugin? Oh no, it's not the whole price, but you're still gonna get fucking charged to have our plugins again. Fuck that. To get all my plugins back, dude, it would be like 200 something dollars. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Fuck that. So what I use is the STL. Here, I'll just show you. This is what I would use on a master track. Boop, boop, boop.